Alright guys, so I haven't updated you on my little albino Nile monitor since I got him. And here we go. What do we have in here? Oh, it's another little blue-eyed leucistic in there. Hey, good morning everybody, welcome to the vlog. I hope the start of your day is absolutely incredible. As for me, it is great to be back home. It was a really quick trip up to Canada and things went absolutely incredible. Reptile Prime is moving along well and we have some major plans coming up in the future. As a matter of fact, I think later this week I'm going to be taking a trip down to Sikeston, Missouri to our HQ and I'll bring you guys along and see what's going on. As for today, we had some baby ball pythons hatching and I can't wait to share them with you. I'm going to go around and just kind of do a bunch of other things. Lori is going to check in with you guys and all kinds of good stuff. It's going to be an amazing day. What do you say we make this incredible day? Can you do me a favor? Let's get this video to at least 5,000 likes. When you guys like it, it makes me feel good and I appreciate you guys so much, as well as commenting. You guys are amazing. What do you say we get this day started? And I can't think of a better way to start the day than to look at some baby hatchling ball pythons that just crawled out of the egg today. And this one is actually a Woma lesser pinstripe bred to a pastel kingspin. And of course we have some little blue-eyed leucistics here. I tell you, there is nothing like a solid white snake with blue eyes. That's really beautiful. And the only thing that I can think that's better than a white snake with blue eyes is two white snakes with blue eyes. I mean, how absolutely incredible are these little monkeys here? We have a bunch of other really cool snakes in here too. This one right here would happen to be a lesser spinner Woma ball python. This one is actually a spinner Woma. And finally we have a kingpin. So that's a really beautiful clutch. But I just noticed, guys, that there's actually an egg in here that hasn't hatched yet. So what do you say we go ahead and cut it and find out what's going on? Hopefully there's not a problem, because I've talked to you about this before, that sometimes when the entire clutch is hatched out and there's one egg left, there could be an issue. But we're gonna find out right now. And here we go. What do we have in here? Oh, it's another little blue-eyed leucistic in there. It's a leucistic snake for sure, but I'm not so sure if it's going to be okay or not. I could definitely see there's some yolk still here, and when there's yolk still left in a clutch that has already hatched, oftentimes that means that there might be a deformity. But I'm going to take a closer look just to make sure that there's not an umbilical twist in here. I tell you what, the snake looks completely fine, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave it alone, and hopefully in the next day or so, it'll absorb that yolk and it'll come out and hatch out. But again, another blue-eyed Lucy. The next clutch would be a Mimosa ball python bred to a pastel ghost. So the Mimosa is a ghost champagne, and the pastel ghost, of course, is a pastel ghost. And you can see here, this is a beautiful Mimosa, which is the ghost champagne. What an absolutely gorgeous animal. And then we have a whole bunch of little ghosts in here. Look at all these cute little guys. Oh my God, they are absolutely adorable. And then we do have one pastel ghost, which is just a codominant and a recessive ghost gene. And finally, we have a pastel Mimosa, or a pastel ghost champagne. Oh my gosh, that guy is so cute. This next clutch absolutely blew me away. This was actually a Candino bred to an Enchi head albino. So the Candino is actually a candy albino, which is an allelic animal. So the albino is basically like a white and yellowish orange snake, and the Candino would have purple where the yellow is. What's interesting is that when you breed a candy and an albino, you can get Candinos. Well, of course, if you breed that to an Enchi, you should get 50% either albino or Candino, and then of course Enchis that are het for both. But what happened in this clutch was that there was 7 eggs. I got 5 albinos or Candinos. And what's even more crazy is a bunch of them, if not all of them, happen to be Enchi. This one here is a perfect example. This is definitely an Enchi albino and possibly an Enchi Candino, which an Enchi Candino would be absolutely incredible. But what a beautiful pile of snakes here. This one I killed the odds on. And last clutch that I'm going to go through is actually a mahogany to a firefly. Now this is what a mahogany looks like right here. It's just a darker gene and it's a codominant animal. When you breed 2 mahoganies together, you can get what's called a suma, which is basically an almost black snake or a super brown snake. So I really have got this into pied and some other mutations, but this is the first time I bred it into fire or pastel fire, which is what the firefly would be. So let's go ahead and see what some of the results are with that. And this of course would be the fire mahogany. take a look at how cool that animal is. I mean, I absolutely love this animal, and I think it's going to be a really good powerhouse animal to breed into other things. But this was the animal I was really hoping for. This is actually a firefly mahogany, or a pastel, a fire, and a mahogany. I tell you what, that thing turned out so awesome. And that's the thing that's amazing about ball pythons, is until you breed this morph with that morph, you really don't know. You can get a vision for what you think it's going to look like, but until they hatch, you don't really know. And this guy turned out absolutely spectacular. Again, now I can breed this into other animals and produce even more awesome mutations. So there it is, guys, the start of the day. I tell you, every day that I start out looking at a bunch of cool little babies, whether it's ball pythons, colubrids, lizards, whatever it might be, it's a great day. So hey, I'm super excited. Let's move on to the next. All right, guys, so I haven't updated you on my little albino Nile monitor since I got him, because I really just wanted to leave him alone for a week or so and just let him get settled in. He's been eating like crazy. We've been offering him little rodents. We've been feeding him little bugs like crickets and little roaches. He's been doing amazing. I mean, look at how cool he is. I gotta tell you guys, I read through your almost 8,000 comments, and there were so many great names. So I haven't quite picked a name yet, but I promise you that I will pick a name. What I'm gonna probably do is go with like 3 different of my top favorite names, and then let you guys kind of narrow it down, and you guys can help me choose a name. Hey, if you want to lobby the name that you posted, go ahead and post down in the comments below what you think this guy's little name is. He is absolutely adorable. I mean, I love him to death, and I'm trying to keep him nice and tame with just handling him the last day or two. Again, the first week or so, I left him alone 100%. Now I'm trying to just slowly handle him, not restrain him, because if you start to grab monitors, that's when they get freaked out. So you got to gain their trust. But he is amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and put him back, and then we're going to feed him. So hopefully he'll continue to eat and grow up and be big and healthy. So again, go ahead and comment down below. Let me know what you thought his name was. I will absolutely next week pick 3 names, and you guys can choose for me, okay? There he goes. Next on my list today is to actually check for baby gecko hatchlings. Just to give you an idea, we still have a lot of eggs left, but it is kind of winding down. So instead of having several thousand eggs, we might only have maybe 1,000 or so eggs left. Anyways, let's go check to see what's due to hatch right now. Starting with this one right here, we'll see if there's any babies. Oh yeah, there's a couple babies. Oh, and by the way, look at this, look at this. This is a beautiful animal right here. Take a look at that one. Holy cow. Is that thing amazing or what? That would actually be a bell albino, but take a look at how awesome that pattern and color is. Oh yeah, we have some more babies here. Only of all these, we have these 2 little guys here. Stay in there, buddy. Oh, look at the pattern on that one. Oh, it's our feisty little monkeys. Go, go, go. I can't let them out. I gotta take them over and set them up. But okay, so we have a couple babies there. Let's see what else we have. Oh yeah, there's a baby here. Oh yeah, look at this. This is a whole bunch of babies over here. These all look like Tremper albinos, and just for the look of it, it looks like maybe a couple white and yellows in there too. So those need to get set up today for sure. We got a couple babies over here, a couple babies over here. Oh, it looks like eclipse over here. Look at this. It looks like that's a little eclipse. Look at how awesome that pattern is. I mean, that's awesome. Oh, and then there's a whole bunch over here. There's a whole bunch of babies here and a whole bunch of babies there. Looks like we're gonna still have some work setting up geckos today. Oh, let's see what we have here. Oh, look at how pretty. There's some over here. Here's a really beautiful bold stripe Mac Snow. Take a look at how gorgeous that one is. And finally, this rack here. Oh, yeah, look at this. Beautiful. Oh, and look at this, guys. Look at that one right there. That's one of those total eclipse white and yellows. Whew. That is a beautiful animal. So as that gets bigger, instead of the total eclipse being just kind of like black and white, almost like a pied look, these guys will be a little faded, almost like a grayish white. And oh my gosh, that thing is absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, lots of baby geckos going. It's gonna be great. Jessica's not here today, so I've got to set everything up. So before I get out of here for the day, I wanted to share with you guys a couple really exciting colubrids that hatch. I was going through the colubrid babies, I pulled a couple aside and said, I've got to show you these because I just love them to death. This first one is this one here. Look at that little crazy snake right there. That, of course, is a tangerine albino Honduran milk snake. Oh, doggy, that thing is amazing. And again, the albino Hondurans, we actually had the very first ones in the country way back in the day, and we produced them. And the tangerine is a polygenic trait, which just basically means you're breeding the most orange animal to the most orange animal, and over time they get more and more orange. But this one is absolutely crazy. And there's a few more in this clutch that are still due to hatch. And then this one absolutely blew me away because Lori had told me that we didn't get fertile eggs from this girl, and she must have missed this one. Holy cow, guys, look at that. That's a little baby Mandarin rat snake. Now, we've been producing the Mandarin rat snakes for the last several years, but again, this year we just seemed to have a really bad year, and Lori told me that she didn't think we were going to get any babies at all. She is going to be so excited when she finds out that we hatched a baby. It's only one baby, but hey, one baby is better than nothing, so I'm going to be so excited to tell her, oh my gosh, a little baby Mandarin rat snake. How cute is that? Alright guys, so it has been an absolutely amazing day, and I'm going to go ahead and shut it down and end the vlog here. I'm still a little bit wore out from that really quick round trip up to Toronto, Canada, but it was an awesome time for sure. I think that with one night's rest, I'll be back to my normal energetic self, whatever that means, because I'm always full of energy. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. You guys mean the world to me, and I hope that you have an amazing day, morning, night, whatever it is that you happen to be watching for me. Can you do me a couple favors? Can you smash that like button and turn the post notifications on so you know when I upload a video, which is every day, by the way, at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in the morning. Make sure to be kind to somebody today. I promise I'm going to see you guys tomorrow.